An officer who works in South Florida flown to Cleveland.
We had to take it. We really didn't have a choice.
To get the COVID treatment he desperately needs. As one community deals with a school shooting incident, South Florida's most infamous school shooting suspect has a court appearance. And one of the nation's most restrictive abortion laws takes effect.
Really, what is just so draconian.
After the Supreme Court chose not to step in. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Danelle Dukin.
And I'm Zitlali Solache. Today is Thursday, September 2nd, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Helping a South Florida hero, a police officer in a life and death fight against COVID, getting flown hundreds of miles to get the treatment he needs.
He's a cop in West Palm Beach, but all of the nearby hospitals had no more of the specialized ventilator he needed. Officer Anthony Testa was flown to Cleveland for intensive COVID-19 care last Thursday.
We were against time, so once Cleveland opened up, we had to take it. We really didn't have a choice.
Testa's wife will be able to join him in Cleveland starting next week.
The Supreme Court taking no action to stop a new anti-abortion law in Texas. The network's Valeria Venturini is in the control center with more on the controversy.
A law banning abortions at 6 weeks has taken effect in Texas as the U.S. Supreme Court says it will not intervene and block it. One of the nation's most restrictive abortion laws passed in Texas on Wednesday, and the U.S. Supreme Court is not stepping in to stop it. The law prohibits Texas abortions after 6 weeks, at the point where a fetal heartbeat can be detected and before many women even know they are pregnant.
Our Creator endowed us with the right to life.
Republican Governor Greg Abbott signed the law in May where there are no exceptions for rape or incest, yet only some medical emergency considerations. The law even allows citizens to file civil suits against people and providers who help anybody receive abortion services in violation of the ban, including someone who simply drives a patient to an abortion clinic, like Planned Parenthood, who has engaged in the court battle.
Empowering any citizen in any state to bring essentially a bounty onto anyone who is supporting someone trying to get an abortion in Texas is really what is just so draconian.
President Biden called the law extreme and a complete violation of Roe v. Wade, the landmark 1973 Supreme Court decision that legalized abortion throughout the country. With it being one of the harshest bans in the country, people are concerned about the future of Roe v. Wade and other state laws. In the Control Center, Valeria Venturini, South Florida Media Network.
A community dealing with heartbreak this morning after a school shooting. Police are investigating the scene at Mount Tabor High School in Winston-Salem after one student is shot and killed. Investigators say the student, William Miller, was killed by his own classmate.
Was located with a gunshot wound. Medical responders began life-saving measures, and the injured student was transported to Wake Forest University Baptist Medical Center.
The name of the suspect has not been released yet, but was arrested a few hours after the scene. Owen's father, Kyle, is hoping the community will come together on moments like these.
The confessed Parkland school shooter is back in his cell this morning after facing a judge in Fort Lauderdale. In the virtual hearing, the judge ruled that Nicholas Cruz is competent to stand trial. Cruz told the judge he understands his rights and is not on medication. The 20-year-old faces the death penalty if he's convicted in the 2018 mass shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High.
The Northeast is getting a hard hit by the remnants of Hurricane Ida. It's the same system that slammed into Louisiana Sunday as a Category 4 hurricane. The first flash flood emergency ever was issued in New York City. The streets are looking like rivers, and below ground the subways are flooding.
I've never witnessed something like this before in my life. It's like a war zone. There's the one house over there, there's nothing left of it.
The area also affected by tornadoes, leaving homes damaged and some destroyed. As Ida continues to move northeast, flash flood potential is expected in other major areas.
Deputy Doppelganger. Just wait until you see the cop that looks just like The Rock.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
I never really thought that dance would go anywhere. I didn't think it was going to go past just like the 6 or 7 people that were watching.
And a hospital employee gets carried away by the music and starts dancing to the delight of his patients, co-workers, and the internet. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
I hear someone go, "Didn't it come from you guys?"
Strangers cough at me.
Move away from me.
Someone spit towards my direction. All the stereotypes that we've worked so hard to break are just going to be reversed. And I won't let that happen.
We all have to play our part.
I donate my plasma.
I've been making masks.
We deserve respect as much as everybody else.
I'm a firefighter, not a virus.
I'm a mask maker, not a virus.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a delivery woman, chef, a neighbor, artist,
Bus driver.
I'm a doctor.
Fight the virus. Fight the virus.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
A different kind of patient care as a hospital employee inspires everyone with his dancing. With the increasing number of COVID cases across the nation, one frontline health worker took time out of his break to bring us a heartwarming display.
Teva Martinson, a phlebotomist from the University of Utah Health, put on a beautiful performance during their shift earlier this week. The video has been shared far and wide and has garnered a large following for the practice dancer.
In the long run, I never really thought that dance would go anywhere. I didn't think it was going to go past just the 6 or 7 people that were watching. I've had a lot of positive reinforcement just from the faculty, the staff, patients.
Audience reaction to this video has been overwhelmingly positive, praising Teva for bringing a moment of beauty to what has otherwise been a very stressful time. Teva, who has been dancing ever since high school, says it brings positivity with every step and every move.
The Rock has a doppelganger and he wants to drink tequila with the guy. No, that's not The Rock, but it sure does look like him. Images of Alabama Patrol Lieutenant Eric Fields are going viral because he looks so much like Dwayne Johnson. The actor and wrestler himself is tweeting about it, posting pictures of the two and calling Fields the cooler one. That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Danelle Dukin.
And I'm Zitlali Solache. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.